Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And another try! Missed by a fraction. Alberto. Arsenal are yet to taste defeat at home. Knocks it out wide. Goes for a shot! Fiori, Martinelli, that's good defending, very good defending. And it's Rice. Lovely bit of skill. And he's cut it out. Havertz. Now it's Martinelli. Cabore. Wins the duel this time.
Arsenal, well Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Now it's Martinelli, and he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Timber. Oh, he's been flattened there. There's the header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Calafiori is offering a wry smile there.
Luis Alberto. Here's Havertz. A real chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Timber, gently done. Saka. Marine, that's a sharp pass. Moved on forwards. Mosquera makes the interception. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Gacinovic. Out to the left it goes. It's an early cross. Arsenal have the league's best defensive record. Now it's Havertz. Rice. Saka. Over to the left. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Gacinovic
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Odegaard has been linked with so many clubs, hasn't he? Would you say, Jim, there's any truth in the rumours?
I think so. He's a man very much in demand, and not just from any interested party. The big boys will be dipping into their very large pockets to try and prize this fellow away.
Calmly anticipates. Oh, the ball's come loose here. There are a few waiting for it. And the keeper has it. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're underway again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Tries a measured ball. Calafiori attempts a clearance. Rice, aim forwards. Cambuala. And it's played forward. Luis Alberto. Oh, that is... And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mosquera. Ødegaard forwards and with intent. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found the way through. Gacinovic. That's really well manoeuvred. Spread out to the left. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. That has found him in acres of space. And he's there to clear it. So here comes the substitution. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Turns and goes back. Looking for a decent ball in. Martinelli shifted upfield. Well, that's beautifully weighted. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, nicely intercepted. Martinelli. Now it's Havertz. And he has been fouled there. Martinelli. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, Red, nice interception. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Mosquera. Foot in. Luis Alberto picks it up out wide. He is through here. Chance, surely! Has another go! It's off target and by quite a way.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Mosquera forwards and with intent. Trossard, just about up to 75 minutes. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Trossard does really well to win the ball there.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Havertz, and he's on his way. Havertz! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gacinovic.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a go. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Trossard. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And here's Havertz. Oh, this is Havertz! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's really well cleared. Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Gamero looking to get on the end of this. Nice interception, well timed. Madueke. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, well measured. Now it's Havertz. Face the chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Havertz clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ødegaard plays it short. He slings it in. And there goes the final whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, neither side can get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. This game, of course, the last of the first round of fixtures. Ditch defending, but that'll do. Luis Alberto knocks it out wide. Oh, it's come loose. Looking to break at pace. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Goes to finish! That'll be a throw. And he goes cross-field. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Moved on forwards. Out towards the flank. And it's Truffert. Ep2. First quarter of an hour gone. Still goalless.
Are clearly looking to use the space out in the flanks here.
With a view to what exactly, Jim?
Well, it can encourage the full-backs to get involved and increase their chances of more service into the box.
And it's played forward. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Acrobatic effort! A real chance and a real let-off.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, shooting chance! That's really well manoeuvred. So, what can they make of this? Great ball if he can get there. Steaming on goalwards. Luis Alberto. Proves too strong. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
The pass is intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And they can counter here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Played back in, and he shoots! Silvestri. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. He's shifting through the gears here. Aim forwards.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Brilliantly cut out. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, perfectly measured that. So much time and space here. He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gets his head on it! And the referee brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitution.
Here we go again. So neither side has yet broken through. That is lovely. Gacinovic shapes to shoot! Danger averted for now. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, there's a probing ball. Caught offside that time. Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. That's really well manoeuvred. Played out to the right. Doherty. That's a nicely weighted pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gacinovic. Doherty. Moved on forwards. Back into the middle. That's a fabulous ball. Oh, he's caught him in or out. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So here comes a substitution. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Aim forwards. Doherty. It's a lovely, neat pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
That is a brilliant interception.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Kacinovic. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Now it's Frankie Chan. Chance here to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kacinovic. Over to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. And that was very necessary. Kangwala have it back and can go again. Trufair. And it's played forward. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And this is a great chance to get them. He's gone direct. He went for the corner. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So we have a double substitution going on here. Moved on forwards. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Will play through for the wide man. Now then, the ball's come loose. There will be a throw-in. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Played towards the other side.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
George. Picks it up out wide. Can he finish? Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
But there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Trufair. This could be their final throw of the dice.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's in plenty of space here. He's cut it out.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now that's well seen too. That's been drilled forward. Well read, nice interception.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, cracking ball. George has it in a wide position. Chooses to go back. And he's had a shot! That's going to go a long way. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. We're into the second half of the season. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Clearly not happy with that. That's good running with the ball. Kusanov gets across to intercept that. Lewis gets it clear. Cross goes in, climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Aim forwards. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. O'Reilly, and he welcomes it in. Big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short, aimed in towards the centre, and he shoots! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ake simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And here's Haaland. And here's Savinho. That's a cute ball. Clears it away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's heaved it away. Cross needs to be good. This has gone, that's a foul. Keeper's got good distance on that. Lewis have it back and can go again. Doku. Nuri. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. He's through, now is he in? Oh, great shot, shapes to shoot! No mistake!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. It could be a critical phase.
Ignoring, and it's played forward. Back into the middle. He can get that clear. O'Reilly. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, well measured. Haaland! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
And it's been taken short. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's hoisted clear. Savinho goes on a charge down the left, hangs in across.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Played out to the right. Nicely intercepted. Cherki. Chance to shoot!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Here's Alberto. That has been cut short. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little bit against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Ep2. The pass is intercepted. Haaland. Always onto this. Oh, what a ball! What a save! Terrific reactions! Back Okay. Kabore. Well timed, excellent interception. O'Reilly. And it's O'Reilly. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Haaland! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Kabore. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. And he's surging through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Luis Alberto. Trofea looking to hit the byline here. That has been knocked clear. And claimed it back swiftly.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And they can counter here. He's bounced, and the shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. That was a given, it always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
Rodri. O'Reilly. Yes, physical challenge. Played back in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ake. Camus, and it's O'Reilly. O'Reilly cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Moved on forwards.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Kusanov. Camus. O'Reilly. And here's Haaland. Foden. Lewis. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Real chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Lewis. Door. Now this could be a chance, and the shot's on here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Haaland does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Can he spark a counter here? Camus. Rodri makes the interception. And that is that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. You look back on the game then, Jim.
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both,